Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you SelfCAD's new sweep tool. So there's in the tools section, we have follow path, now we have sweep. It has some features that was already in follow path, but it added some additional and works differently, solving some problems that was not previously solved. So let me get started. I'll show you some examples where this could be used and why it's so great. So I'll start with the basic drawing here, maybe draw some shape, let's say like an M structure, something like that. So I'm going to draw something like this. Oops, sorry. Should have made it like click. Okay. All right. So I have here like an M structure. I'm clicking escape to finish it. I'm unchecking this to make a new profile. And I'm going to draw now two separate profiles just to show you. So I'm going to make this, let's say, 25 radius. Then I'm unchecking. And I'm going to make a small rectangle as well, just to show you some different use cases here. Okay, so this is the first use case that we have, where I have here two shapes. I have an M structure, which is relatively simple. You could have done this also with a follow path. Actually, in fact, let me show you quickly how it was done in follow path. An extrusion. And if I finalize this, oops, a different view. Actually, no, it didn't work because in follow path you had to choose which plane to use. So actually, if I switch bottom top plane, this was working. Otherwise, it didn't work. Sweep doesn't have these options. It automatically chooses for you. But if you see how this was looked like, it's relatively okay. That's basically what follow path was doing. So let me show you now how sweep is doing it. So if you go in sweep, we have two options. So the basic view is, if you do here preview, it will be the same. You see you have no settings. It automatically detects the best way you want. And this would look similar to what you had before in follow path, which is sharp edges, and show you something here sharp. Now, what was added mostly, the feature is the solid mode. And this is one of the few solid features added in SelfCAD. You can have the solid features added in chamfer and fillet, the two bevel features. And you can have also a solid added in add thickness and potentially some other places. So, but this is basically what we go now solid. And if I go preview, let me show you what this is doing. So this takes longer. It creates a solid that calculates everything. But look what this is doing. This basically has smoothed out this feature over here. Now, in this case, it doesn't really make that much sense. In some cases, this would be really needed, where it gives you, I think here the profile is too big. So this is not really nice. If I scale down a small profile, this probably would have looked nice. So if you do the same thing with which profile that I used this one. Actually, let me just take this profile. I'll take this circle profile and let me test it over here. So I'm going to go again the sweep tool. And if I go the basic view, it's relatively sharp. It basically goes half below the grid. If you finalize it, will jump up. But what you have over here is it just follows. This circle wasn't very smooth. I think I added like 16 edges. You could have made it smoother, but it basically just follows the same thing, and it's sharp. Now, if I go to solid, I'll leave it to default first at the smoothness 50, and let's see how this is working. And what this is doing, it basically smooths out here the edges. Again, these are big profiles. It doesn't really make a big difference. But if I finalize this, let's take a look what this is doing. It actually creates here, instead of sharp edges, it's actually smooth edges. Obviously, you can add more smoothness to the original profile. You can add the smoothness over here to smooth it out. And it depends on different profiles, this will look much different. So this added smoothness. So this is one thing. In this case, both actually were working. It's just a matter of style. The solid one is actually just creating a different style, which is kind of like a solid application. Think about it like more of a spline rather than exactly following. It smooths out everything and so on. But this is not the main feature. So let me show you where this is actually helpful, where it's something you couldn't do otherwise. So I'm going to show you a different type of profile. Instead of this open profile, there's no problem. I'm going to create now a profile that it's not a problem with the profile, but it's for the basic mesh-based modeling, it's a problem. So I'm going to create something where I have overlapping things. So let's say I'm going to draw something like this and draw here, and then, oops, again, instead of a click, I'm scribbling it. So it makes it small edges, and I want it to be just one click. Okay. So if you do something like this, now When I have something like this, if I do basic following, if you did before with follow path, or if you do the basic bridge now, this is basically follows it, and then it's going to create overlapping geometry, which is going to be problematic. So let me show you. So if I take these two and I go to sweep, and if you go preview, it looks okay, but if I finalize it, let's take a look what's going to happen. I'm going to remove the top face. Oops. I'm going to remove this top face, or this tab over here. You can see already this overlapping geometry here. And you will see, actually it's hard to see. Yes, you can see over here, just make it this way, easier to see. You can see we have overlapping geometry. So this is basically non-manifold, and this is problematic. So I'm going to delete this entire object, and now I'm going to do the same thing using basically solid mode. So if I go to solid mode and you preview this, let's take a look what this is doing. And this is actually calculating the geometry. That's different. It creates a solid instead of following exactly the geometry. So now this is a smooth object. And if I'm going to delete the top face over here, let's say if I'm going to delete this, you will see this is completely solid. There's no intersecting faces in the middle. It basically creates a perfect mesh. So the solid mode is really, really good for these type of geometries. It creates those, if you can see over here, it's curved, it's perfect. Actually, you couldn't have selected this by polygon. The reason I'm able to select it is because I set my tolerance to higher. If I make my tolerance to 0, you can see these are not polygons. These are actually curved surfaces. So I can barely select more than one face at once because these are basically curved. And you see the bottom, I couldn't have selected the top entirely. This is basically what this is doing. So I'm just going to show you, I think it will look even much nicer if I do a circular one. So I'm going to take the circular one and take this one. And now let's show you the sweep. If I do this and I make it a solid, and obviously you can change the smoothness, as I said, this is not, the purpose to make it perfect, something usable, but just the concept. You can use it for much nicer outcomes, obviously. But if you take a look at this, this is a beautiful piece surrounded. I'm going to now use cut with plane just to cut this in half. And I'm going to offset this by 10. I don't remember actually. 20. Okay, I think 20 would be half, or 25. I don't remember what the radius was. But nonetheless, I'm going to make split object. So I'm going to split this off. And now I'm going to hide this piece away. Hide. Okay, so if you look now inside on this, you can see the same way I showed you before, but this is a beautiful piece where it's rounded completely and there's no problematic geometry. If you do the same thing with the basic mode, which we had before, and follow path, or if you do the same thing in the sweep basic mode, this would be completely a lot of intersecting geometries. So both have some good use cases, and this is the new sweep feature and mostly the new solid mode. Let me know what you think, and hope you find this helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.